It's a real interesting interview. But in this interview, I think that the opposite objective might have been completed. I think that the objective of this video was to try and clear Kyd Slade's name. But in this interview, Kyd Slade confirms, as well as Uncle Raw, that Kyd Slade did help to confirm identities of people that were being investigated, bro. There's a lot of confusion going on right now, and it's going to be the last time that I talk about this. So let's talk about this. Bro, honestly, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think a lot of us are getting caught up and confused because of the semantics of the situation, the verbiage, the way things are being worded, the way things are being stated. This is what I think is causing more and more confusion regarding this entire Kyd Slade, Tay-Rock situation, Tay-Rock calling him a snitch and blah, blah, blah. Before I even get into this, bro, there's one video that I watched just recently by Byron Blake. Byron Blake did a breakdown of the paperwork that Kyd Slade's name is on. I would recommend and I would suggest people go watch Byron Blake's breakdown of the paperwork. This is coming from the perspective of somebody who understands the system, has been in the system for multiple years, bro, and understands law and how this type of thing goes. So I would recommend for you guys to check out Byron Blake's breakdown of Kyd Slade's paperwork, because I feel it was one of the most informative breakdowns as far as breakdowns go. Regarding this Kyd Slade situation, I ain't gonna hold you. URL Media, I think that with this interview, and this blog is my thoughts. This is my thoughts on this interview, bruh. So these are my thoughts. In this interview, I feel as if though the opposite objective was completed. The objective of this interview was to try and clear Kyd Slade's name of an accusation that was made by Tay-Rock calling him a snitch. Unfortunately, I do not think that this interview cleared Kyd Slade's name. There's a lot of playing around with semantics as it pertains to this situation, bro, which is why I feel like people should be reading paperwork themselves if they care enough, you know, or want to know anything about it. Read it themselves and not take what people are saying and running with that. Because we are playing semantics. We're changing up words and verbiage to try and make things seem and sound like things aren't what they actually are. That's what's going on in this interview. Now, when Tay-Rock battled Kyd Slade, right? Tay-Rock made a mistake. Here's the mistake Tay-Rock made. And this is why the situation has even gone as far as it's gone. Because Tay-Rock didn't necessarily describe the exact situation that it was that Kyd Slade is being accused of being a snitch for. Tay-Rock didn't address the specific situation that Kyd Slade's name is on paperwork. What Tay-Rock did, right, was he exaggerated information, right? Tay-Rock was stating that Kyd Slade was single-handedly pretty much the reason that all these people, this person, that person, and that person, got multiple years behind bars and helped a RICO case pretty much, is what Tay-Rock was putting out there, bro. That's where people are getting confused, right? Because Tay-Rock said this. But the actual situation that Kyd Slade's name is on paperwork for isn't that specific situation, which is where they're playing semantics. This is where we're playing semantics there, right? Because Rock did that and didn't necessarily attack or describe the exact situation that Kyd Slade was a part of, they can play around with it, with the semantics, and say, no, that's cap. I didn't, or I wasn't a part of getting this person, that person, and that person 30, 20, 50 years behind bars. I didn't help the RICO case. They can say that because Tay-Rock messed up by not being specific in what he was talking about. It seems as if though Tay-Rock just got caught up in this. He got caught up and maybe got too excited about rapping about him being a snitch, where he started to mix up information, which is where the confusion is coming from. Because, okay, Kyd Slade's name is not on the paperwork, right? Where they were addressing the RICO and all that stuff. But Kyd Slade's name is on paperwork for a different situation. Kyd Slade's name is on paperwork confirming, right? And putting out to the public that Kyd Slade did confirm identities of this person, that person, and that person, and corroborated his brother's story. That's where the confusion is coming in for so many people. That's where it is, bruh. What I find most interesting is that in this very interview, Kyd Slade confirms this. He confirms this for us, bruh, which is why I initially said that, bro, I think this interview did the opposite of what it was supposed to do. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the part where Kyd Slade confirms, bro, that his name is on paperwork and he did confirm identities of these people. Let's listen to the clip real quick, because I feel like this was one of the most significant clips of this entire interview. Was Kyd Slade never denied any of the helping to confirm identities and this, that, and the fifth, corroborating a story. He actually put it out there. So Kyd Slade actually lets us know and confirms that he did. And Uncle Raw even was the one that said it. He said the paperwork says that you helped to identify. Listen to this real quick. Listen to this, bro. People need to stop getting lost in the semantics, bro. Stop getting lost in the sauce and listen for yourselves.
The such that was fighting with your brother as your friend. I'm like, yes, man, that's my man. They wanted me to paint the picture of us being enemies. Because the paper...
Hold up. That says it right here, but I want to go back just a few seconds more, just so we can hear more context.
I don't want to make no assumptions. I'm just going to say, all I can stand doing is what's there. So I'm not going to make no assumptions. I don't know. You know, I don't know.
As the plug,
yeah.
Do you say to yourself while you sitting there, like I'm saying people's names, or
because I wasn't saying niggas' names.
Well,
they know all of us. I'm just confirming who they basically they like.
So okay, he just said they already know these people's names. So at this point, at this part of their case or their investigation, all they need is for people to confirm that they have their information correct. They just need you and other people, right, that they are assuming because of a video they saw on YouTube that you know. They're assuming you know them. They don't know whether or not you actually know them or not. They're assuming you know them, but they just want to see if they can get you to confirm that these people are who they think they are. Because if so, cool. That's another check. Another check on the list. Boom, another person confirmed. Okay, we can take the next step in our investigation, bro. We got enough people confirming that these are the people that we're looking for. This is the thing that Kyd Slade is not thinking about. He's stating, right, this is the semantics part. He's stating that he did not say, this is John, this is Paul, this is Steve. No. That's where the semantics comes in, because, okay, maybe you didn't do that, Kyd Slade, but here's what you did do. And you just said it yourself. You said that these people knew their names. All they need for you to do, it's not like you would know this part, Kyd Slade, but all they need for you to do is to further confirm, further build their case, further confirm and build and help them help them get to the most solid point possible that there is absolutely no mistake as to who these people are. Because we have multiple people, including Kyd Slade, that confirm that these people are who they are. Semantics, because he's about to say that he didn't get on camera and say this is person, this is that. Okay, cool. They didn't need you to do that. They didn't need Kyd Slade to do that, bro. All they needed was for more people to further confirm that these are the actual people that we're looking for. Are these the guys? These? Yeah, you know these? Oh, okay, cool. Cool, perfect. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. In the background, they rubbing their hands in court like, yes, we got another person to confirm that these are the people that we're looking for. We got another person to confirm that these are the people that we're looking for. But hold up.
So you telling me such and such is your friend? You telling me such and such is your friend? Okay. You telling me such and such that was fighting with your brother is your friend? I'm like, yes, man, that's my man. They wanted me to paint the picture of us being enemies.
See, at that point, right? At that point where they say
the paperwork says like you identified.
Yeah, like that.
You identified.
That looks horrible.
Right.
That looks horrible. I did not sit there and pause it. Pow. Go.
Slade, I don't think you're understanding. I don't think you're understanding, but I get it because you want to defend yourself and you want to clear your name. I don't think you're understanding that they didn't need you to do any of that, bro. You didn't need to do any of that. You didn't need to confirm and say anybody's names, bro. These guys are already building a case and getting their information. All they need is for people that they believe that might know them to further confirm these guys' identities, bro. That's it. So just because you didn't say, that's John, yeah, that's Lisa, yeah, that's Kyle, yeah, that's Ricardo, that wasn't necessary, bro. At that point of their investigation, and that wasn't necessary. You didn't need to do that because they already had their names. They probably had their names next to them. Yeah, I know this. Yeah. Okay, cool. As opposed to, right? As opposed to, I don't know. I don't recall. They said they saw you guys on one video. Just because people are together in one video doesn't necessarily mean that you know these people and their names. People are in videos all the time with people that are friends of other friends and other people that happens all the time. That could have simply been a situation where I don't know any of these guys. Like, yeah, I think I remember maybe being in a video with some of these people, maybe, but I don't recall like who these people are. I don't know them personally. I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to doing something like that, this is where things get sticky, bro. You didn't do that. Like, you confirmed for these people. Like, and that's where it is. Now, I kind of understand why you did what you had to do. You most likely felt that you had to do that type of thing, right? Corroborate his brother's story and confirm the identities of these people because it was your brother that was in a situation. Like, you're technically helping out your brother. Like, you'd be helping your brother, confirming these identities. If your brother's in court snitching and all this stuff, you would be helping your brother. So I get it, why you would have done. I get why Kyd Slade would have done that. I get that. But it's the point, right? So now we're trying to deny and or make it seem as if though that wasn't done. And trying to clean up this whole situation with Kyd Slade. But you confirm for us right here that you did in fact, and Uncle Ross says it. He says the paperwork says that you identify. He says, yeah, that sounds horrible. That's what he said. He said, that sounds horrible. And then he tries to cover it up with the fact that he didn't say, that's John, that's Lisa, that's Paul. Because they didn't need you to do that at that point, bro. They don't need you to do that. They don't need all that from you. All they need to know is that you do know these people. And if you do know these people, are these the people that we think they are? That's it. That's it, bro. But here's the more important thing, bro, because some of you guys are funny. Some of you guys are so caught up and so lost in the sauce as it pertains to URL trying to clear this man's name and blah blah blah. I mean, URLs they have to clear this guy's name. They have to clear Kyd Slade's name, bro. They have to try and make him Nunu Nails post and support Kyd Slade, 15 minutes of fame doing this interview to try to clear his name. They have to do this because they can't just get rid of Kyd Slade, bro. Kyd Slade is an asset to them. They need to utilize Kyd Slade. They need to keep using him. They need to keep selling him to us and putting him. Bro, Kyd Slade's next battle is probably going to be his highest viewed battle because of all this controversy that's going on. These are the reasons that this cleanup and all these things will be happening, is because URL needs us to accept or to continue watching Kyd Slade so that they can continue to make money from a Kyd Slade. That's literally single-handedly the reason that this push to clear his name is happening. But here's why, right? I stopped talking about this for like the past few days because some people got the nerve to sit there and say things like, oh, what happened? People are quiet now after Kyd Slade spoke. People are quiet now after Kyd Slade spoke. Oh, weren't you blogging about Kyd Slade being a snitch and blah, blah, blah? Almost as if they're trying to say that this interview cleared Kyd Slade's name, and this completely cleared him of all and any type of snitching or anything like that, which it didn't, which I think is hilarious, bro. Some people, again, are so lost in the sauce, bro. They don't even care for the facts. They don't care for the information. They just care for what they're told, what they believe, and what URL tells them to do, and that's what they run with. Bruh, here's why, personally me, I don't even care to speak about this anymore after this situation, bruh. After this blog, after this interview, and Kyd Slade himself even acknowledging and confirming that he did, bruh. Here's why, bro. Because it doesn't matter. Speaking on this anymore doesn't matter, bro. Kyd Slade is going to be promoted. He's going to be booked. He's going to continue getting that push from URL. He's going to continue to be put in front of all our faces, bro. So ultimately, at the end of the day, whether or not I think Slade is a snitch or not, it doesn't matter and is irrelevant, bro. Because what's more important and what really matters is the business. That's why it doesn't matter, because what actually matters is the business and the money. What that means is, doesn't matter if Kyd Slade actually was on paperwork and it said he got these people 30, 50 years. It doesn't matter if it said David Foster got accused and there were points. It wouldn't matter. At this day and age in battle rap, bro, it wouldn't matter. Because if the URL felt as if though this guy's an asset and we have to continue pushing him because people are going to watch him because that's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. It doesn't matter, bro. None of this stuff matters anymore, bro. The only thing that matters is the business. So because the business supersedes everything, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter if Slade snitched or not, or if nothing matters. None of that stuff matters, because we're going to book him. Because we're going to make money from booking him. Period. That's why further speaking on it, right? Or speaking on it day after day doesn't even make sense. And is why I don't even care to speak on this anymore, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter if we get a blog tomorrow dropping paperwork that says, bro, David Foster pointed out during a RICO case and got these people locked up for it. Wouldn't matter. That's the point that we're at in battle rap, bro. And that's why this doesn't even, after this, it makes no point or no sense at all, because Kyd Slade will be, most likely, on the next big card, bro, facing a big name such as Swamp. I already seen Swamp on Twitter defending and telling people to apologize Kyd Slade. I don't know for what, Swamp. I don't know for what exactly we're apologizing to Kyd Slade for, because he confirmed himself, as well as Uncle Ra, that he did confirm identities of these people, right? So I don't know what we would be apologizing for. Easy to block captain. I can see Kyd Slade's next matchups being some of these names, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's the type of games that URL will play now, bro. You know why? Because just do the math, bro. Just add Kyd Slade and all this controversy, and then add to the mix an easy to block captain. There's no way that the battle rap community is not going to watch that battle, bro. Everybody's going to tune into that battle. For one, because Easy's a big name. Easy's been on fire. People are going to wonder if he's going to talk about that angle. And then two, Kyd Slade was just involved in a ton of controversy for 2 weeks straight about being accused. Bro, it's the math, bro. When you put these things together, this is absolutely what the URL's next step is going to be as it pertains to a Kyd Slade. So this is why it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter anymore, bro, to even speak on the situation, because I can almost promise you that Kyd Slade will be on one of the next big cards facing a very well-respected name, bro. A bigger name. Such as like Swamp or Easy to Block Captains or some of these guys, bro. I promise you. I need to know what y'all think of this situation, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle.